cannot. What's up, you guys? How you doing? Glad to see you guys are already in the chat with us. This is an exciting time. It is finally time. I am so excited that we're back. It's like, take a deep breath. I got the Lakers jersey on. I don't know if y'all can see, but I didn't have it on this morning. I had to switch up though because Chris is on this hateration Lakers.
You see me? I'm on a timer. I'm on a pass right now. Yeah.
Had to represent. But once again, guys, thank you for checking us out here on the Fumble. While you're here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. Follow me on all social media at JRayTheFanatic. Chris?
Your boy Chris, you can find me everywhere at CK2K hating on.
Hating all. All right, so he's already on the roll, y'all. I don't even know what to do with that. So how about you catch us up since you got so much to say? Yes. How about that?
I'll be unbiased as long as I can be. We'll see.
No, you
won't. Guys, we are back. We are back. We have our first set of games tonight. First game will be basically right after this live at 3:30 with the Pelicans versus the Jazz. Big game for the Pelicans. We'll talk about why in a little bit. And then following that, Jackie Ray's Lakers versus the Clippers in the Battle of LA tonight at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Now, guys, this is important because this is the restart. I'm calling this the reopening night of the NBA because we know after everything that transpired March 11th, we are moving to today where the league is starting back up. So now teams can rightfully find their seed before the playoffs starts, or find their spot in the playoffs before the playoffs starts. This is huge though, because we were all talking about it before we even came up to this bubble option. Will we have something like this where we can see some of these teams in the Western Conference still battle to get in the playoffs? Because we had teams like the Blazers, the Pelicans, the Suns, all the Spurs, even all these teams that are trying to get in the playoffs, and that's what's so important about what is going on right now with these 8 games that they're going to be playing to hopefully get the Western Conference figured out, because it's not even just the bottom, it's the top that has to figure out what's going on too, because the battle is so close everywhere along of everything that's going on.
Not that first place spot. Not that first place spot. That first place spot that the Lakers got. That's solid. That is solid.
Yeah, before we talk about your Lakers, though, let's talk a little bit more about this Pelicans Jazz game that's coming up, because like I said, this is an important game for the Pelicans, because the Pelicans do have a pretty easy schedule according to a lot of people, but the Jazz are a playoff team themselves, so they need to get through the Jazz before they can think about any of the other games that they have on the schedule. But as of right now, we were talking about before the show, everybody is paying attention to what is going to happen with Zion Williamson. Now, we did get the report that Zion Williamson will be playing tonight. He'll be playing on limited minutes. This seems very, very familiar. I remember that game against the Spurs where he went off and he was supposed to play on a minute restriction. He did. But that's important. How do you feel that's a pretty big deal for the Pelicans to only have him for a limited time tonight? Do you think that that's going to be enough for them to get past the Jazz?
Look, I don't think they should play him on limited minutes. I know he said that coming back in from his family thing or whatever, which we still don't know what it is. We don't know. We definitely can assume it wasn't a death, because I think we would have heard about that. But we don't know why he left the bubble. But we know he came back and he was on a quarantine. But he said, I was out for a while and then I came back in and I was by myself. You can't mentally get back into that. I am not co-signing on that. You mentally get ready, because I'm telling you, if they lose this game, it's a wrap. So, and he's the second highest scorer on their team. He needs to play the whole night. And so you need to mentally just leave whatever is out there. Get ready for this game, because your team needs you. You're too close. You're too close to getting this. I think they need to make it happen. But what, he's going to play just like shirts, like little, what does that look like? What does that look like?
The thing, it's so vague. Like, they can be saying that, and the next thing you know, he ends up playing his same 30-some odd minutes tonight, because, like you just said, they need him and they need to win all the games that they can. Because the thing is, there's just so much on the line. They lose one game, then they're all, because they're already behind. It's not like they're right behind the 8th seed right now. They still have to do some catching up before they get there, and they have to hope that the Grizzlies start losing some games, which they have a tougher schedule. But still, you got to do your end and you got to win those games. Now, it's not much to say because it was scrimmage games. The Pelicans did look good without Zion in the scrimmage games, but again, they were scrimmage games, so I don't know how much you want to take from that. Right. So,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, I agree with you 100%. Zion Williamson is very important to what's going on for them tonight. But
And the
that being
Jazz are
said,
in
though,
fourth place. They're in fourth place.
yeah,
And if you
that's what I'm
lose
saying.
tonight,
They're up there.
you face the Clippers next. So you have to
Yep.
win tonight so you have that momentum because you're gonna lose against the
Cushion.
Clippers. So you can't go 0 for 2 off top. I'm sorry. Did I just say that?
I'm about to say, what is this? Hey, the Pelicans are a nice team, man. Leave them alone. But yeah, I mean, I get it because the Clippers are number 2 in the West right now. But
I mean,
so all that
come
being
on.
said, though, with everything we just said, you have been keeping the faith on Zion Williamson with this Rookie of the Year. Do you think that there is a possibility that he can still possibly snag that Rookie of the Year with what goes? I know they say that stats and everything are final, but we also know that people are still going to be watching the two players and going by eye test before they make their vote. So all that being said, do you think that Zion Williamson is still going to be going out there trying to steal that, or is his mind solely set on making sure that his team gets in the playoffs in his rookie year?
I think his mind needs to be solely set on making the playoffs because that would be a statement within itself, whether you win Rookie of the Year or not. I still, I don't like the notion of him not being on the ballots because he's only played 19 games. I get that Ja's definitely played more, but he's averaged more points per game than Ja. He's better from the floor than Ja. He's better from beyond the arc than Ja. But I get it. I do. But there's no way he plays limited minutes tonight, and then I will even entertain that conversation. This is your moment to show that you can be a leader. I know he's a kid, but this is your moment to show that you can be a leader and you can leave whatever behind and get out there and lead your team. And if he does not do that, I'm taking him off my list.
Snatching them off. I think that they go together. I think with him being so focused and the whole team right now it seems so driven to get into the playoffs. I think that with that alongside them winning and that going on because they'll win because Zion will look good. I mean, obviously, Brandon Ingram. We can't forget about Brandon Ingram. Lonzo's having a good season. They got a good bench. We're forgetting Drew Holiday. They got a nice team over there. But the thing is, though, I'm sure with Zion Williamson playing well and they're winning, that could help his argument a little bit. I think it's over. But you never know because people are still going to be watching and people are going to be amazed at every little thing he does. But enough of that game. That game's going to be exciting. I'm looking forward to that game. But let's talk about your Lakers and the Clippers that are coming up right after that. Now, Jackie, do you want me to mention the previous matchup?
No.
Between
you petty. You are so petty.
I'm just asking the question. I just want to know if you want me to bring that up because that's a thing that we can't talk about because the Battle of LA has been just as exciting as everybody is hoping to see this entire season. Every time they matched up, even though the Clippers have had the better of the two, all the games were very, very entertaining and they were all dope and they all came down the line. I'm really hoping, especially if they stay in second place and y'all stay in first, that this is possibly our Western Conference battle. But this is big. This is big. So coming from a Laker fan, how important is this for your Lakers to come out on top and win this game against the Clippers before the playoffs even begin?
I think it's mentally important because, like you so pettily reminded us all, we've only beat them one time. So I think this is definitely, again, it's kind of a momentum thing. I think we have the upper hand because LeBron has been team Lakers. He's been doing this whole almost like they're in a college dorm and they're all bonding and they're hanging out and they're walking around together. Y'all know that I have Heat jerseys, Cavs jerseys, and now Laker jerseys. So I can tell you in my travels, the most important thing has been chemistry. So the fact that we are just gelling like this, I definitely think we have the upper hand, not to mention some key players from the Clippers just, they ain't hanging out. They not hanging out.
Yeah, they missing. Yeah, that's true too. But then going back to LeBron, like you just mentioned, though, we got to remember he's still going on year 17. Even though he was looking good in scrimmages, it still was a very big break. Are you a little worried about LeBron James? At least, I wouldn't say the playoffs, at least in these 8 seeding games, are you a little worried about, what kind of LeBron James you're going to get? How are your feelings about LeBron James going into these seeding games?
I don't know if you know about LeBron James playoff juice that he drinks. So he'll be absolutely he'll be absolutely fine. These games, we have enough of a cushion that nothing is going to make us go, oh my God, we've got enough of a cushion that we can chill. If we have to limit his minutes, we can. Even if that means taking a loss, we'll be fine. But LeBron is like fine wine. He gets better with time. So we'll be fine.
Oh, look at you.
See how I rhyme there?
Okay.
Bars. Effortless bars.
Thing though, it's funny because you said it so fast, but like you said, if it means that you have to, limit his minutes and you lose, you said that so quick. Like I don't think anybody in the chat heard that part, but you really feel like it's okay giving up, huh?
I was smooth with it. Because I was smooth with my,
I caught it. That thing was like, oh no, like I heard the whole thing, but like, do you think that this team is going to be, because even past the seeding games, because like you said, you guys are pretty safe in the first seed, but at least just because we talk about all the pickups that you guys made, we're calling, they've dubbed themselves as the meme team. When you got a cast of JaVale McGee, Dwight Howard, the new boys in Dion Waiters, J.R. Smith, Alex Caruso joining the bunch. Hell, Kuzma has been a part of the meme squad. So you guys pretty much got the meme team. Like, do you feel confident that these guys will get it all together and be ready for this playoff push in the playoffs, or do you think that a lot of these extracurriculars could slow everything down?
No, I'm telling you, I really feel like, J.R. Smith showed up and scored 20 when LeBron and AD was out. He had 5 rebounds. He showed off. So no, only because of working with you, I actually played CK something. Anyway, JaVale McGee on that game is a beast. He did a roundhouse. I was like, I'm gonna play with JaVale McGee like all the time. He's got superpowers, so I'm just gonna like channel those superpowers from Madden into him, and it's about to go down.
I think the only person I'm still worried about, I'm not even a Laker fan, but like I think Kuzma's my guy. Kuzma's the guy I'm always worried about because like one night he just looks like the guy that everyone's so excited about, but then most it's like, yo, dude does not look like he can dribble the ball. But I'm not worried about JR. Dion Ware's already looking like he's playing well. Dwight Howard, I'm not worried about the meme team. I think especially with there being no crowd and them being their own biggest fans, I think it's just going to help them out. I'm not rooting for y'all, but just like I said, being unbiased, I think that the fact that they have each other and you can hear your teammates as well as you can, I think that's just going to help them out and be in their favor for the entire this playoff. So I'll give y'all that.
So. I think the no crowd thing is detrimental because it's fun right now in the scrimmage games because it's like a pickup game, but you feed off the crowd. It's like you're an entertainer. You feed off the crowd and that energy. So I don't know. I think it's going to be interesting to see like who's going to cover up if all of a sudden JR does have a brain fart. Like there's no crowd noise to kind of cover that up so we can move on. That's just out there. So I don't know. We'll see though. I'm not counting on that. He's going to be fine.
Yeah. Now, before we go on to, because we got some takes that we want to talk about, I just want to mention this one thing real quickly, okay? Because this has been a thing that we talked about a lot in our live shows throughout the weeks. Is these dudes having a problem of needing to get it in. Well, the NBA might have been secretly trying to help them out because apparently news and word is coming out that they've been hiring some very secretive hot masseuses to be coming in giving these dudes massages and stuff like that. Now, I'm not going to say what's going to come for that. I'm not going to say that these dudes going to be sleazy and try to make moves, but the NBA is not making it very easy for the guys. And I'm going to leave it at that. Jackie, how do you feel about the NBA out here helping the players out a little bit in some people's eyes?
I think hiring a massage therapist was one of the smartest things that they could do. I said this. I think they legit. Britta said this a couple of times that she thinks that they actually watched the Fumble Live show. I said this. I was like, hey, it is the oldest profession in the world. Hire someone. Put her on, some like now she's the PR of hotel room. She's the PR agent for hotel quality. That is now her new official title. And boom, problem solved. Yeah, and she has staff. Right. She's going to need staff. Does she not need staff? She needs people to help her. So get her some staff. Right. And now, look, that's what I was the commissioner. I would have been like, let me just hire some massage therapists. So, yeah, I like the idea.
Oh, my goodness. Well, speaking
of
ideas,
I hope that the kids in the chat don't understand air quotes yet. That's what I'm hoping.
Well, we'll see. I don't know about that, but we'll see. But speaking of our opinions, we got some hot takes. You want to get us ready for those?
Yes, we do, guys. All right, so now you guys are going to love this one because this is obviously CK2K and J Ray. I'm going to call it Clark Ray. The Clark Ray hot takes is coming up right now.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Okay.
The Clark Ray. That's our new thing.
All
hot takes. I'm gonna go first because I've already kind of hinted at it. But here it is.
Okay.
J.R. Smith is going to have a buzzer beater. Not at the end of the game, because we've learned our lesson. We're not going to give him the ball at the end of the game. He is going to have a halftime buzzer beater to go into the half that's going to put us up. We might be down by like 3. He's going to get that 3 at the buzzer at the half. J.R. Smith. That's what I got. Chris, do you agree or do you disagree?
I don't hate it. You know, JR's my guy, so I do not hate this hot take. I'm completely with this. I hope this one comes through. So you got my check, my thumbs up on this one. I hope this one is real. I hope this one comes through. All
right. So now let's get to the Clark side. Give me a hot take.
All right. My hot take, I'm going easy. It's like a lukewarm take, but I'm saying that I think that the Toronto Raptors will make it back to the Eastern Conference Finals this year. Now, we've heard Stephen A. Smith went in today talking about the Bucks are the Heat are the Bucks' biggest worry, and they're going to be the ones to stop them from getting. No, I think that this Toronto Raptors team there's 2 in the East right now, but this entire season they have flown under everybody's radar for whatever reason, because they still playing the same basketball. They just missing the Kawhi Leonard, but they had a lot of good guys on that team beforehand. So that being said, I believe that the Raptors will not only keep this 2nd seed, but they will be seeing the Bucks in the Eastern Conference Finals. That's a lukewarm take, but it's still a hot take in my opinion.
I like that too. I feel like you're absolutely right. They have something to prove. Nobody thought that they would be here without Kawhi. So
at all.
I'm not mad at that. Okay, I like that one too. All right, I'm gonna go for an after the game take. This is an after take. Some idiot after the game is going to ask LeBron if he is going to change his tune about China, as if LeBron is the social justice ATM of the world, and he is going to politely, in a very kingly way, tell them to mind their business, or as I like to put it, #watch your mouth. And that's what I'm going to have on my Twitter when he does it, #watch your mouth. Don't ask King James no stupid questions. But that's definitely going to happen. You know someone's going to ask him about China right after the game. Win or lose. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. All right. Because it's been so in the news and everyone's been talking about it as of late that it doesn't matter what happens with the team tonight, win or lose, like you said, they're definitely going to bring that up. Yeah.
Yep. All right, you got another hot take for us?
I do. This one's a little bit hotter, if you ask me. Now, I went on my prediction on the East Coast. Let's go to the West Coast a little bit. I think, and this is no shade to the Clippers, because the Clippers are the team I feel like are going all the way, but still, along that path, I think a healthy Denver Nuggets team, your city, your place, is going to steal back that number 2 seed in the Western Conference. I think that they are going to find a way, because they got all their boys back healthy. They got crazy Michael Porter Jr. healthy. Say what you want about off the court. On the court, he has been very helpful for the team. Bol looking like a young Kevin Durant, being able to do damn near everything on the court. They're going to find rotations and find ways to work all these players together. And they got a lot of matchup nightmares. So for that, I think, and they're not that far behind the Clippers. So I think that they might snag that number 2 spot and bring the Clippers down to 3. That's my hot take.
I can't even be mad at that because I'm from Denver. So I have to co-sign on that. I have no choice.
You see what I know? I know what I was doing. I'm trying to get you on my side for one, because of all the stuff I said about the Lakers. I need you on my side.
All right, I got one more hot take. This one is kind of funny because I just think, Kawhi, he's without his boys, so he's going to have to carry the whole entire team. He's going to be mad about that, and I think he's going to do one of those weird, awkward cussing that goes, shucky darn, this was just really bad for me, but next time it's going to be weird, followed by that laugh, whatever, I can't even do it. But I think he's going to be big mad after this loss because he's going to have to work so hard. You agree or do you disagree?
Shucky darn. Shucky darn.
You got to do it with the arm, though. It's got to be, shucky darn.
Shucky darn. You know what? I'm sorry. I think this is the first one I'm not going to co-sign on, because I'm more of a believer that Kawhi is more Android than he is like a good old boy. So I think if there's a problem, he's going to be like, not computing, losing, not computing, and he's gonna have to go back and he's gonna have to get rewired. So I don't know. We'll see if we get that shucky darn or not. But no, I think that's that one. When I saw that made me laugh.
You want to try that Kawhi laugh? You want to try? Can I hear?
I can try.
I tried mine and I failed.
That's my Kawhi attempt.
That was actually pretty good.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. See, I took Kawhi 101 classes. I got that, and I got the what it do, baby. Anyways. Moving on to my last hot take. My last hot take is this one is a nice and crispy one. I saved my hottest take for the last one. Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we've talked about on the lives that, Ben Simmons is, working with the therapist on getting his shot right and whatnot. I am taking the hottest of takes by saying that Ben Simmons will be attempting one comfortable 3-point shot each and every game from now until the end of the bubble. Every game the Sixers play, Ben Simmons will attempt at least one shot in rhythm, or just a 1 3-point shot in general. I believe that it's going to happen. Ben Simmons, that corner three that happened in the scrimmages, I feel very confident in it. We've talked about it. Look, Jackie, you can laugh it up. I believe that Ben Simmons will take the bug.
Wait. Did he see the therapist yet? Because the last thing I remember is he was going to go see a therapist that helped him start being comfortable shooting the threes. To my knowledge, he hasn't seen a therapist. And if he hasn't gotten the mental help he needs, why would he do it in the bubble now? That doesn't even make sense. Stop it. I'm going to say no on this one.
I feel very comfortable. Look, Fumble trying to get me comfortable. This is going to be an easy. Look, he got the ball, and he's going to let that thing fly.
And no one's around him?
Down the paint. Yes. I'm telling you, wait for one a game. One a game is all I'm asking, Ben Simmons. Make me look good, all right? That's all I'm asking for, Ben.
So nobody can be guarding him, is what you're saying. He got to be all alone in the paint to take the three. Because he said he's not.
I don't think he'll shoot him.
Oh, goodness. Oh, God. All right, you guys. That one's definitely one for the memories. So, look, write this down. Take a picture, screenshot this, and follow us on the live show tomorrow to see if any of this, not for Ben Simmons, but because that one's going to take a while. So, Ben Simmons, you have time to warm up to make Chris look good. Please do that because I'm going to clown if he doesn't do this in this first game. So, make sure you follow us on the live show to see how this goes for Chris. But right now, it is time for Post Up. Pre-game edition.
Yes, it is time for Post Up pre-game quarantine bubble edition. That's right. We got one bubble. We got one post up earlier today, and now we got a bonus post up. And I got some fun ones for you guys today. And this first one is just a bunch of highlights from the scrimmage games that we saw in the last few weeks. So if we can get those started without further ado, let's get it going with this very first one coming from Devin Booker, who challenged Spicy P. Come here. Devin Booker, we know him as a shooter. Not this time. He got his tan on, looking like he's ready to go. Come here, Spicy P.
Okay.
From D Book. I like it. I'm all about it. Good pass. Spicy P. I still think the Raptors going to go far. They won that game regardless. But go ahead, Devin Booker. Number 2, coming to the guy that we are all fans of. Bol, getting the block and the transition 3.
Wow.
You saw the stars in the background.
Yeah.
Ready. Look, his teammates ready to go, gassing him up. Bol, get out of here. Matter of fact, I got something for y'all. He dribbled it all the way down, got that 3. Number 2 for Bol. Number 3 going to Ja Morant. I don't know what else he said about this. That is the Memphis Grizzlies point guard getting that alley-oop, ladies and gentlemen. Normally, we're seeing Lonzo throwing alley-oops to his teammates or the point guard throwing alley-oops. No.
Yeah.
The Grizzlies got their point guard catching the alley-oops and dunking like that. That's
insane. You snuck that in there for that whole rookie. I know what you're doing. You ain't slick.
I don't know.
I know why you snuck that in there. You are not slick.
Jackie, I don't know what you're talking about. That being said, from one rookie to another rookie, Matisse Thybulle showing that he is not just a vlogger. Okay. He said, remember, I play basketball. When he goes down and dunks all over Jaren Jackson Jr., Matisse Thybulle. One more time, get this close up. Look at him off the dribble saying, come here. Look at that. Matisse Thybulle, let him remember that I'm not just a vlogger. I play basketball, too.
I play basketball, too.
Right. Number 5, going to Lil Carson Edwards of the Boston Celtics. This man, look, Carson Edwards is one of the best shooters I've seen in college basketball in a long time, but he can do this, too. Okay. There's another number 4 that came through the Boston Celtics before him, and that was my boy, Nate, the Great Robinson, and he is following in his footsteps with that dunk right there because he was a Celtic as well, Nate Robinson. Anyways, Carson Edwards, nice for you. Now, this next one goes to Russell Westbrook on the alley-oop in the same game, and Russell, he didn't even look. He's just like, did I do that? Oh, my gosh.
I was up here.
Oh, my goodness. I was all the way up there, Russell Westbrook. Yes. Remember who he is. And 7. Can we get 7, please, Dave? Show 7 for the hot take.
Oh, goodness.
Look at him go, baby. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ben Simmons going to make me look so good. Ben Simmons going to make me look so good.
What's he? Oh, play it again. Because look, he's all by himself. It was uncontested. It was uncontested.
Look, Joel agrees. It was uncontested, but it went in. Look, I just want him to shoot 1-3 a game, Jackie. What I say, comfortable.
Do you think it is going to be uncontested now? That was a scrimmage.
I don't look, Jackie. That's neither here nor there. All I know is Ben Simmons. Wait, that one. Let me just have this one. All right, Jackie. Okay.
Look, they're gonna give it to you by yourself too.
Anyways, going on to our next one. We do know that the bubble is being played in Orlando, the land of Disney World, and the Disney characters are just as ready as the NBA players to join back and start back the basketball season because they are ready to go. Run the video.
After months without NBA basketball, tonight it's back with some new but familiar faces.
Okay, Nick.
Will all those months off
come on.
beneficial
That math
for the
is
league's
terrible.
best? In the race to the finals, we shall find out.
Mighty, I just realized
Hold
Mighty.
on to your butts, fellas.
I didn't even realize
NBA
that.
restart is here. NBA restart is now.
Rounded out the group.
Why would they do that? Why would do all these Disney characters and then the disrespect? Why would they do that?
I don't know. But look, man, we over here waiting for LeBron James and Space Jam 2. Nah, man, I want the Space Jam 3 Mickey Mouse edition with J.R. Smith leading the pack. I think that's great. That's so funny.
First of all, the duck looks like he's up to something. I don't like the duck scares me.
Yeah, all of them scare me. Other than even Mickey scared me. I don't know. They all scare me. The only one that didn't scare me, J.R. Smith. Anyway, moving on to this section. This one's dope. I don't know if you saw this one, Jackie, but Bob Leon is somebody on Instagram that does a lot of crazy animations when it comes to NBA. It's like really fun stuff. And I just found today that he does videos, and this video right here for the return of the NBA is top notch. It's dope. And the little things that he pays attention to is insane. Here's this video right here. It's pretty dope.
Oh.
Taco King. Oh yeah. TV.
Uh-oh.
He's a robot. He's a robot.
Here they come. Denver.
I must go, son.
Come on.
Jurassic Park. Yo, this is sick. It's just like the little undertones. Like, it's so sick. Look at these guys. We're a team. Boston Pride. And there they go.
Oh, not Mickey.
Now it's rocking it. Yeah. That's dope. That is so dope. That
really
is a dope type video. Yeah, and the little like things from LeBron and the taco stand, and Paul George fishing because I love it. That was really well put together. Good stuff.
I like that. That was dope.
And last but not least, Shams is reminding us of the journey that we had to go through to get to this point. So we are all excited about the NBA returning now in about 30 minutes. Shams is making sure we all remember what it took to get here from that crazy day on March 11th. If we can get this whole rundown, I'm going to run it down with you guys real quick. This is the NBA's Road to Return by Shams Charania.
The disrespect, though. You're just going to put Rudy at the top. The disrespect. You couldn't just say.
He sure did.
That's so disrespectful.
There it is, March 11th. Rudy Gobert tests positive for COVID-19. NBA suspends the season. Then March 19th, the NBA shuts down practice facilities. Then we fast forward to April 29th, where in Orlando/Disney World is the potential bubble site, ? May 8th, Adam Silver holds a call with players that says the season decides that they can go, or the season decision is not going to happen until June. They don't know what they're going to do yet.
Mm-hmm.
But May 20th, Orlando was solidified to be the return to play spot. That's where they're going to be playing basketball, and here we are today. May 29th, the NBA target date is July 31st for the return of the season. Then the NBA Board of Governors approves of 22 teams to return to play in a crazy new 8-game tournament, then the playoffs, the whole thing, blah, blah, blah. June 5th, NBPA approves 22-team format, and then you guys know the rest. COVID-19 tests begin for the travel parties. Camps in Orlando do a round, and then they had 0 positive results on the coronavirus tests. And here we are, July 30th.
Dun,
The
dun,
league
dun,
is back.
dun. They missed two
It's been a
things,
full
though. It
ride.
was like they
I was
missed
gonna
Rudy
ask you, what did
Gobert
they
test
miss?
positive. Rudy Gobert test positive, and then Mark Cuban tells the ref so he can stop the game. Remember that? Mark Cuban
Yes,
told
that was
on
all the same
the
night.
whole league.
Yep.
Then NBA decides that Florida will be the site. The next day, Florida sets the record in the number of confirmed cases and deaths for coronavirus. Left that out too. Just saying.
There were quite a few things left out. Yeah, the thing is, the whole debate on where it was going to be, too, because we were talking about Vegas. We were talking about all these different places. So Orlando wasn't the number one the entire time. But yeah, you're right. That is so true. The day after they announced that, Florida said, "Oh, yeah, hold my beer." Well, either way, we are
they
here.
did.
We
and
are
excited to be here. I'm so excited. Real quick, who are you going for? Jazz versus Pelicans. You got who?
That's not even. Come on, give me the Pelicans, man.
Come on, just give me a
Pelicans.
Just automatically.
Pelicans, easy.
All right.
Next question.
All right, Pelicans. All right.
Yes.
Choose wisely, Chris. Lakers, Clippers. Who you got?
Am I doing the outro? Should I do the outro right now? Because I know you're probably gonna get me muted if I say my answer to this one. So
no, I got this.
I'm going.
Look at my face, though.
I see your face. I see the face. I see the face. I don't know, man. I think I'm okay. Unbiased, Chris. Okay, I'm rooting for the Clippers, but I do think that the Lakers are going to go with their momentum and they're going to go in and they're going to win this game. So I do think the Lakers will win this game, but I'm rooting for the Clips. So there you go. That's my honest opinion.
See, that's why I can't take your opinion seriously, because you said they were going with their momentum. That's what you said. You didn't even say momentum.
No, momentum. No, going all the way.
Oh my gosh. The Hater Nation. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for joining us here on the Fumble Live special before the game edition. Once again, I am Jackie Ray, J Ray the Fanatic. If you want to follow me, Chris, go ahead. Say it before we mute
find
you.
Me everywhere everywhere at CK2K. I am everywhere there. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, like this video. Tune in tomorrow for our recap of everything that goes on tonight in these two games, as well as Best of the Bubble will be coming up right after that. And also see our faces again in the live stream at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Yes.
Let us know real quick who you got, and let us know who you got real quick in the chat. And yes, I am ready, because now I get to go get my juices flowing and cheer for the Pelicans. You're right. I'm going for the Pelicans too. And then the Lakers. All right, guys. Once again, thanks for joining us. Don't forget to subscribe. We will see you tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. on the Fumble Live. Go Laker Nation. Okay, Chris, you got a chant? Oh, no, you're a Knicks fan. That's it. We're out of here, you guys.
Yeah, I got nothing. Tom Thibodeau, baby. Bye.
Okay, great. Can you guys hear me?